This Rolls Royce Kestrel engine dates from the 1920s and is the company's first cast block engine. Integrating the engine's cylinders with the crankcase made for a much stronger structure, which gave the Kestrel an excellent power-to-weight ratio. It was light but mighty. The Kestrel was a very successful engine, and nearly 5,000 were produced. It was used in a wide range of aircraft types, including the Hawker Hind and the Hawker Hart, iconic RAF types of the interwar period. The Kestrel wasn't just used in British aircraft. It also gained international customers. Prototype versions of the Messerschmitt Bf 109 and Junkers Ju 87 were fitted with the Kestrel, before German engines like the DB 601 and UMO 210 were developed. The Kestrel's cast block design was used in subsequent Rolls Royce engines, including the famous Merlin, one of the most produced engines of all time. Nearly 150,000 were produced. The Merlin was fitted to a staggering array of RAF aircraft. These included the Spitfire, Hurricane, Defiant, Mosquito, and the Lancaster. Versions of the Merlin engine would even go on to power the North American P-51 Mustang, one of the most famous US fighters of the Second World War. Now, while the British Merlin retained the same basic V12 layout as the Kestrel, with two banks of cylinders on top of a crankcase, the Germans developed their aircraft with the V12 engine inverted. They turned them upside down, so they were wider at the bottom than at the top, like on this DB 605. This brought a number of advantages. The view from the cockpit was less obscured, and the engine was easier to maintain from ground level. This DB 605 is a later variant of the DB 601. Interestingly, though, it has a hollow propeller shaft. This allowed a cannon to be fitted into the middle of the engine block. That meant the armament could be removed from the wings, making them thinner. Conversely, the armament of all British fighters was fitted to the wings. Each side strove to squeeze the maximum performance out of the aircraft they used during the Battle of Britain. But ultimately, it was not the layout of the engines that would decide the outcome. To discover more interesting facts about the Battle of Britain and the RAF, visit the Royal Air Force Museum.